All right, guys, so today I'm going to be training myself and legs today. I'm going to put you guys through my leg day today. I'm just going ahead and focus on what's on the menu. Mainly is going to be glutes and quads. So with that being said, we're really focusing on deep squats, focusing on lengthening of the quad, and also a lot of isolation of the glute. We're here, Glute Fitness in the leg area, and today is about to be an amazing pump. I might show the pump after. I might go ahead and take these pants off, so y'all see what the pump is like. Anytime I'm doing this GLUTE abduction machine, I typically treat it like a kickback. So most abduction machines, as you usually do, you focus on the lateral situation of it, pushing through the knee. But with this, it's a combination of pushing through the knee and the foot, okay? You focus on that, and almost like if you look in the mirror, almost like if you're driving down and back, like a glute medius kickback, you'll get better activation with this every time, I promise you. You won't focus on so much of the swinging. A lot of people allow that shit to swing so much, and then they're not really controlling the weight over time, and then they start to lose activation in the glute. So that's the best way to keep constant tension on the glute. This is actually, in my head, a kickback, not so much an abduction. Okay, now we're gonna be doing B stance, squat. That's what we're focusing on today, okay? So with the B stand squat, is basically like a Jefferson squat, but what we're focusing on is really that glute, okay? And that glute medius into that IT band, okay? So the back leg is just for stability, but this is gonna help you to really learn how to activate the glute. You only have to stop at 90 degrees. You can do a deep range of motion with this, or you can stop at 90 degrees, whatever that knee flexion allows. Okay, so what is next on the menu? I'm gonna be doing this it's kind of a hack in a sense. Squat machine. It's a super leg press, but I look at it as a hack. Okay, so It's really good because you could just focus on pressing through, and you can change the angle of this seat to be more of a horizontal leg press. High volume here, 3 sets. We just did our first set with doing 175 just to feel it. Now we're putting it up to 250. I know that's a big jump, but hey man, I need these last 2 sets to be good working sets. So since I completed 15, that means I must go up at least 20 pounds in the last set of 15. Because I don't want to be doing the same weight for the next set, because that's not progressive overload. So it's important to keep progressing. All right, so we're bumping this up to 325. Still 15 reps. We're gonna get all of them. And yes, 325. It should be the whole rack, but you can see 325. Just do the whole stack, but I'm not gonna do that today. It's literally all mental. It's just weight at the end of the day. Okay, so majority of the quad shit is done. Majority, not all of it, but now we're gonna go back to isolating the glute with this glute kickback machine right here. This is really good. We're just pretty much getting the glute maximus. But the issue is that my quads are fully activated. So it might be an issue with trying to make sure that I activate my glute and not get so much out of my quad. I feel my quads a lot, but when I pause the contraction, my glute's fine. So we're gonna try to pause these bitches. 3 sets of 12. Grow a BBL. This is how we grow a BBL right here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do 330 pounds.
And after you're done?
No, leg extension, and that's the last. summer. I can wear short shorts now. Alright, so we're done with the glute loading. Loaded the glute very well. That's pretty much done. So now we just isolate the quads, and that's the wrap for our workout. I think I want to do a single leg extension, so I can just focus on more of that vectus lateral, that RSI of that quad. I'm gonna turn the toe in a little bit just to get a little bit of activation. We're gonna control the negative, slight pause, and positive. We're gonna go for 15 to 20 reps on this. And then I'm gonna show y'all the pump. All right, so we're doing 3 sets of 15 with this single leg extension machine. What I'm just going for is just a full stretch and a contraction at the top. That's the biggest thing I'm looking for. The more that I can focus on that, the more that you'll see that activation coming through. So like typically I would like to focus on just really getting that eccentric phase taking place. I want a big stretch. I'm gonna pause the stretch so I know that I'm in my quad, and then have a tempo contraction. So I'm not swinging it, I'm just doing more of like a slower contraction, so, or kind of like a pace contraction, so that I can use more of the quad and not my knee. Set 3. I'm gonna try to go for at least a range of 15 to 20 with this. Really try to focus on failure with this leg. Failure for this set. fill it out right now. So, trying to catch my breath. So, pretty much done. Need to do 3 sets of adduction. Adduction, work in the middle of the thigh. And we're supersetting that with calf raises. And the calf raises, we're doing a seated calf raise. And then really just trying to emphasize activation on the soleus and gastrocnemius. So that's what we have next. Legs complete. There was a solid leg day. Focus on quads and glutes, like I said. Had 2 meals. Normal meal that I usually have for the first. Oats, almond butter, strawberries, and 3 eggs. And then protein powder also in the oats. And then my supplements in the morning. And then I had chicken and rice before this training. Now I'm gonna eat some chicken and rice after this, and then I'm gonna go home and have cream of rice and also whatever else that I actually put in that. That's my own secret concoction. I'll show y'all that in another video where y'all can kind of like have an understanding of how I make my cream of rice, because it's actually a technique when it comes to that. But I feel full, bro. My legs definitely feel like it has a pump right now. Alright, we're in the posing room, Rule Fitness posing room. Good lighting in here. Only thing I don't like, y'all really don't understand what the details looking like right now. I really feel like sometimes the lighting be hiding me, dog. All right, so we're gonna play with this lighting.